Nascar Xfinity Series, here we go, the Texas.
Round 12. It's sunny there.
On the restarts most of the day. It's just a shorter distance down turn one. We even saw Austin Hill just get a little bit of wheel spin there as Justin Allgaier sends it around the top.
Power move, driver 7, outside lane. Justin Allgaier gets the early lead.
Talk about confidence in your race car. On lap 1, turn 1, hasn't sat in it. He's been so good here before. He just thought there was grip there, and there was.
He said, I don't need no stinking practice, and look behind
him.
The spinner. Ryan Ellis in the 71 going for a ride.
Lap 7 of 41, lap 1 of 200 already. I think we stayed green. And now caution.
And finally caution. I thought for a minute.
Caution's out.
And then for a minute they were going to let him gather up and go on,
That's
but
what I
NASCAR
thought.
does throw the caution here, opening lap at Texas.
Right, what you're going to see is a bit of 3 wide as everyone's starting to sort through what the race car is doing as they went down into turn. Jump there on the bottom. We saw him send it around the top.
That green at lap 7.
Somebody caught the grass there in the back. You don't want to do that. It's easy to do, though.
Oh, come on, guys.
We just cannot get this thing rolling.
Man, then again, it
Opening
looks
lap
like it's
of the
so
race,
hot
we have
there.
a
It's
spin.
probably so...
A couple of cars having a problem lap 1, and now the first restart of the day. Problems one more time.
Come
The 07
on.
is Nick Lights.
Right, and this was a
It's like that because, you know, CW is just...
somebody catching
It's
the
not
grass
HD
there, a
TV,
little
so
bit,
you got to
almost
deal with
looked
the
like Jeff
blurriness.
Burton possibly got the grass. It threw mud up.
Oh, look, you got
and then
damage.
Honeyman and Lights got into each other there as they were trying to avoid basically the
Honeyman, come on, brother. What are you doing?
That's right. You don't want to be there. We said you don't want to get down in that grass. And this was a bad restart.
Remember, that happened to
He had
Dale
a
Jr.
0
one
and a
time.
7.
His car caught on fire when he hit
Your
the wall.
number, right? I mean, Leland Honeyman Jr. in the 7 and the 07 and Nick Lights.
Miracle. So we get this look. See just that
Right
bud
there.
that happens, and then that sort of checks everyone up, thinking maybe something's happened. And it's a weird angle
Everybody
through the
lifted,
front
yeah.
stretch here, through that dog leg, basically. That if you're following other cars, you end up clipping that inside grass because you can't quite reference where you are on the track. So there's just that clip right there. Lights checks up for it, maybe thinking there's an issue. There's probably mud all over your windscreen, and that forces Honeyman to run the back.
Not mud, but
foreseeing
dirt.
that's going on in front of them.
Here's what's tough for these two drivers. They were both inside the top 20, so their track position not bad early in this race. And there you see, and both of them some really good cars able to drive through and avoid that. I mean, I saw Corey Day in the 17. I saw the 8 of Sammy Smith.
Oh, 7 had a nice one.
Pretty good. Ryan Sieg was back.
Go in the gear. Copy. Go up. Keeper. Get caught up.
So I blame the mud. We got a whole other different issue. It did look like he had a large separation of the cars in front of him. So for Nick, basically talking about not being able to get in gear, by that time you're probably trying to get into third. Sometimes these cars have issues getting into that third gear. I've been through that before. Sometimes you can get some junk and sort of the linkage there for the shifter, and that stops it from being able to get in gear. That's what he was struggling with. Honeyman ran the backfill.
I mentioned Sammy Smith getting through. Obviously some front end damage there. And let's go to last night. We talked about the roll of the grass. I mean, that was enormous.
That one makes me hurt.
And Brandon Jones doing double
I remember
duty,
that.
racing last night and today, driving the 1. He was involved in that incident. We're coming right back on the CW.
Kids back there was all sort of sideways out of turn 4, out of the groove. It looks like you do not want to be out of the bottom groove right now. There's just absolutely no grip out there.
2 words of advice early, hang on, right?
Yes.
And we made it a lap under green.
Look at that.
And we're still going. There's Creed, the 00, looking for a spot, going for third. Andy's got it.
One of the things that happens is when you slide, you have a large...
Don't let him do it, Austin Hill. Come on, my 2 favorite drivers were 1-2. No, they still are 1-2. All right.
It just can
That's what I'm
hurt that
talking
tire in
about.
terms of longevity. You got to give it a chance to come back. As we look back here, to Jesse Love actually gets into the left
Sorry, it's my
rear
2
of Austin
favorite
Hill. They were
drivers. I
lucky
can't
to
choose
get
who
away
I want to win. They both going to be in the
For
championship
Hill
this
to
year,
hang
more
on.
than
I mean,
likely.
Love was really dancing,
Yes.
but when there's contact like that off of turn 2, it's easy for it to get away from you.
Taylor Allgaier.
54, black and yellow machine, Taylor Gray, the rookie.
Gator in the
last year,
hill.
finished 11th.
Got my eye.
Alligator in
I feel like
the
those
hill.
Joe Gibbs racing cars can be really quick at this place.
That's my 2 favorite drivers. They're running 1-2 right now.
He's showed a lot of speed in certain racetracks. Remember Martinsville, I just think back to how many laps he led there. I really think this could be a big day for Taylor Gray.
Well, Joe Gibbs Racing, unbelievable here at Texas. 17 wins all time. They've won 6 of the last 10.
Right as I say that, he gets moved out of the groove and starts being stuck on the outside and fall back, of course.
And speaking of getting stuck on the outside, going in the wrong direction, Jesse Love pedaling it in the 2. Sam Mayer had a look. You're on board here. This is our GovX onboard camera with Mayer.
And I think Jesse really was loose as we look on board. And to the outside there, Nick Sanchez, but not normally the orange and white
Okay,
car.
right there, we need it.
Shed of bourbon,
We're
gold
fine,
and
hear me?
black.
I thought Mayer was going to get there.
Yeah.
And as he goes back, Nick Sanchez says, I'll take advantage into 48. Larson